cat.
Hello, my name is Bailey, and I'm going to be talking to you today. I'm going to explain to you about log trucks, how they work, how to have a good experience driving a log truck. My dream is to be a log truck because I like trucks that are filled with logs. Logging trucking is a passion of mine because when I was young, my dad was a log truck driver in Oamaru. Seeing my dad driving a log truck made me very curious and interested, which ultimately then made me happy and excited. Now that I am older, I remember this time in my life when I had a curiosity for log trucking, which is still a huge passion today, and a career that I hope is a possibility in the future. Why don't I tell you about logging history? Logging in New Zealand in 1940 used bullock turns and horses to take the logs from the forest to the sawmill. To be cut in small areas, logs were floated to the sawmill. This method had problems as some logs would float away or sink. After the Second World War, they had to get different kinds of timber, such as pine, and load it onto a truck. Roads were founded into the forest, and trucks became the main type of transport use. Why don't I tell you about trucks' engines? Trucks usually have a 6-cylinder engine for heavy loads and operations, like logging. Most modern trucks have a turbocharger. This forces more air into the engine and gives the truck more power. The truck engines have a lot of power in them because each piston goes to the gears, which then goes to the wheels. Truck skills and challenges. Let me tell you about skills and challenges. It can be dangerous to carry logs because you have to keep an eye on your load and make sure it's strapped down. 90 kilometers an hour is the maximum speed limit that trucks can go when carrying a heavy load. Challenges would be watching your tire pressure, as well as always carry a spare tire. You need to check the water level in the radiator to make sure it does not overheat. Also, if it gets dark outside, pull over and take a sleep. It is important to pull over and let cars pass if there is a hole line of them behind you. If you are running low on fuel, try to get to the nearest gas station. You have to learn how to tie down your loads properly so that it does not fall off. Truck drivers can only drive a maximum of 13 hours within a 24-hour period. After 5.5 hours of driving, stop for a break of 30 minutes. For a snack or a drink, it's the law. Let me tell you about logging trucks. In New Zealand, logging trucks carry on an average per load of around 51.1 tons, with some accelerating 56 tons. The most common configuration is a 4-axle truck with a 5-axle trailer. Through 4-axle trucks with 4-axle trailers are also used. These trucks are designed to handle heavy loads and often operate in challenging terrain, such as the Kokoroa Forest. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you learned something about log trucks.